All right. Tell us about the event in March.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We have two events that are going to be at AT&T Stadium. First is actually Friday night is going to be the Nastia Liukin Cup, which obviously I'm very excited about. There are about 20 to 30 qualifying events from January to March, and the top two girls make it on to the Nastia Liukin Cup. And about 2 years before the last Olympics, Gabby Douglas competed in it and got fourth place in the all-around. 2 years later, goes on to win the Olympic Games. So, it's a really great kind of stepping stone for these girls as they maybe gear on towards the Olympic Games or are kind of moving on and going on to college. And then the next night is actually the AT&T American Cup, which is a huge international competition, and I actually won it 2 years in 2006 and the year of the Olympics in 2008 at Madison Square Garden, right before I went on to win the all-around gold in Beijing. So.
And what does it mean for the sport to have it at a venue like AT&T Stadium?
It's going to be really incredible. I think the biggest arena that I've competed in was probably at the Olympics in Beijing. And Madison Square Garden was actually probably the coolest, I would say. But walking into Cowboys Stadium just a few months ago for the announcement of this event, I was just thinking, thank God I'm not competing, because just like it's huge. And it's definitely going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and experience for all of these girls. So for them to be able to compete in it, and also for me to be able to be part of it with my own competition. And the next day for the AT&T American Cup, I'll be commentating for NBC. So just really excited to be able to be part of it. And, I think obviously growing up in Dallas, and Dallas is home for me, so it's extra special.
And you're going to be at the Cowboy game this
I will,
weekend?
yes. I'll be there on Sunday. And I actually head to China on Tuesday morning to go to the World Championships for gymnastics. So that World Championship is actually going to determine the field for the AT&T American Cup in March. So it'll be a really great field. I think so far we have Simone Biles, who is the two-time national champion. She just won the Worlds last year and hoping for a repeat this year. And, hopefully she'll be here in Dallas. And it's an exciting time because it's exactly 2 years out from the next Olympics. So this is kind of where you'll really start seeing who you're going to possibly see on that team in 2 years.
Well, Texas has been a hotbed for gymnastics,
Yeah.
what you guys have done with
Yep.
WOGA, down in New Waverly and such. What does it mean for the area to have the best internationally come here?
Well, I think, again, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, not only for the athletes and for the coaches, but for the fans. It's not only for them to be able to go to a Cowboys stadium and then see gymnastics. You'll never really be able to be in an arena like that. I know I've never competed in an arena, a stadium. And so I think just like the magnitude of the actual stadium itself, and then to see gymnastics and to be there live. And I always tell people, people are always impressed watching gymnasts on TV, but when you watch it live, it just adds, it's a whole different aspect to it, because there's 4 events going on at the same time. For the men, there's 6 events going on at the same time, and there's just so much action, and it's a really fun competition, and the energy is going to be great, and especially in a city like Dallas where gymnastics is extremely popular, and there's so many gyms just in the DFW area. So we're hoping for a really great turnout, and it's going to be an exciting month.
And not just live, but on that big Jerrytron.
Oh, yeah.
Like 70 feet tall, right?
I know, yeah. I remember walking in there just, like I said, a few months ago, and I was looking down and thinking, even just seeing, just trying to imagine a balance beam down there, and then it kind of when you're flipping, you're looking into the ceiling and everything, so I think the awareness, too, is something that you're going to have to get used to, so it'll be good for the girls to be able to come in a few days early and hopefully get some training time before they actually have to compete, because it's definitely a very mental aspect to it as well. Your routines are there, but to perform in a stadium that's that large is going to be very different, but I think they're really excited about it.